Good morning, folks, and welcome back to Riverbend Springs. Now, can I start by saying I am an idiot? I missed two very important things last month. First one was it was the best month to sell buffalo milk. It's actually still a good price now, so we're gonna get that sold today. And also, I missed our cow has had some babies. In fact, our cows have had two lots of babies now. We have 16 more calves to move. These guys, I can remember what age. It's 18 months where I'm going to move them to the big barn, isn't it? I'm going to look this up quickly because this is annoying me. Sorry, I'm literally Googling this on my phone. They don't give milk until they give birth. How only do they start producing milk at 12 months old? That means next month these ones can go in the adult pen. Meanwhile, I have these 16 I need to move to the infant pen. So I'm going to get that done quickly. What I'm going to do though is I'm going to quickly get the AI. By the way, I have a bug on field 2. It won't roll it. It won't let it show it as rolled. I literally ran the roller over it last time, off air as I said I was going to, but it's not moved the roll stairs. So we'll see what it does. If it doesn't, then we've just lost that bonus on that field for this time. It's not the biggest problem in the world. Like I say, we're going to move the cattle. We're going to move the baby cows into here. We're not going to move unless we. Yeah, we probably actually should take those cows back because that way they've got a chance to eat TMR and get their health up, ready for starting to produce milk at 12 months. If that's correct, that's the Reddit post I've just read. I shall do further research, but I just feel it's a bit unprofessional to be doing it while recording. I know, me unprofessional, never, but there you go. Yeah, once I've done this, I've emptied the water carrier and I will grab the milk and we'll go and sell that. Because that, I think, my trees have grown. Right, so what I'm going to do now, you're going to see this, folks, because I just want to, this is annoying me. These two that are over here are going to go. Because they shouldn't be there. All the others can stay. Obviously, they're not going to get harvested for a long time yet because that's literally first stage of growth. I told you it's around year 8 when they're finally going to be ready. But yeah, well, that might just be the thumbnail. They're actual grown fucking trees. Who'd believe it? I did not expect that. Right, so if we get this ready, I want to take out. Hang on, can I take 6 or 10 in this trail? I forget. So 6 is the max. If I take 6, I'll leave 4. I'm gonna have to take 3 trips out, no matter how I do it. I could really do with a bigger trailer. Oh, look at the little babies in there. Yeah, I did not expect my little forest here to have grown. Okay, I'm not going to use that as a thumbnail because the game's rendering distance on my machine makes it look shit. I will stick to the one I'd already decided. Yeah, so once we also, I think we're also possibly in the best month for selling eggs. We can probably get our first egg sale. Yeah, look, 99, that's before any bonus. So yes, it's going to be worth getting those sold. Looks like the rope maker has produced some rope. I'm willing to, I would say willing to let him make some more, but there's no more wool in there unless I can take some wool from the sheep. Ah man, this is like music of freaking chairs at this point. Am I not allowed to plant all seed radish? Is that why he's... Oh man, the game is just Okay, well, stop you. Well, I guess I wasted a day's rental fee on this cedar for nothing then. Because I can just return that. Put the seeds back away. And I guess these fields are staying bare until we plant oats on them. And like I say, there's something wrong with this field too. It just will not lose its rolled status no matter what I try. It's looking nice and lush. That's the other thing as well, folks. The cement factory had finished. I didn't realise that last time, so we've got a lot of products to move. That's going to have to be our next job. Now I know we're not going to be doing any seeding anymore, so that makes all that a little bit easier. Okay, I can't reverse this. I'm getting distracted, aren't I? I guess what we can do for extra work if we need it is we can um, mow the grass. That hasn't been done for quite a while. Put you there, and you over here, and then I'll move those seeds shortly. Looks like the weather's holding good, so these guys have been in here long enough. Yeah. Right, and then I want to take out these 11 monthers. Look, you see the size difference. If we get this done, then we'll swap to a trailer that I can use to pick up pallets, go take the eggs to be sold. We'll bring the cement stuff back here. And yeah, we've got a lot of running around to do basically. So I kind of got caught up in everything. I didn't read things properly, is part of the problem. I'm also hoping though by selling some of the milk, we're going to have enough money to put in I was talking to you guys about the little modular BGA. Is it MK Plus? Hmm. It wouldn't gain me anything because it's the exact same as what I already have. That's the problem. Yeah, if it actually gains me something, then I'll probably get one of the Lizard TARDIS ones eventually because you can put them to like silly high capacities if you want. You don't have to, you can run them as realistic as well. They're in, so now I want to. Hey, yeah, I know that. But you get in there. Yeah, so all these guys hopefully are going to be. I'll say the 11-month-olds won't be producing milk till next month. But then I'm going to read a bit more than ready thread while driving, which never ends badly, folks. Don't use your phone and drive, people. It's very stupid. Yeah, from what I'm reading here, it appears to be 12 months. And yeah, another thread says 18. So I'll put them in there for now. The 11 months. Basically, the whole point is this is supposed to be for the young babies anyway. So if we try and make it a rule that when they get to 11 months, 11, 12 months old, they get moved. I don't think that's a terrible thing. You four go back there. I'm going to make this round without hitting the telehandler. Yep, just. These are the last four get moved this way. Oh yeah, weather's holding great on the day when I can't do anything. This year has been a lesson to me, folks. I need to keep a better eye on my timekeeping. Why does my sorry folks, I'm just looking at my audio mix, and it appears to not be picking up my game audio. I honestly can't work out why at this point. It's showing me like a... Oh, I have to turn that down. Sugar, when did that happen? Then maybe towards the end of the last video when my audio was very quiet, and I do apologise, but I appear to have at some point really turned down the in-game audio. I must have managed to grab it by accident. Let's get these last 4 moves. Let's forget about that, so... I hope that wasn't... Hopefully I did that like between episodes or something. Hopefully. He says he's not at all confident. Yeah, what can I say, folks? Complete professional here, aren't I? Okay, no. So where's our best price for selling the milk anyway? The dairy. The dairy on this map, I'm not sure about. I would have to have a look. Plenty of pallets of eggs. Yep, they're going to get sold fairly soon because they're pricey good. And they're only sold on the other side of the yard, so that's great. I'll pass to these guys out and that's this done. I'm going to look on the mod up, see if there's a trailer that at least hold 10 or 12 cows, because 6 really isn't enough for the amount we've got. So now, very quickly before I move on to moving the milk. By the way, did anyone else notice that ball in the tree up there? Let's look. I'm going to use the fen quickly just to move those seeds into storage. We'll connect you up to there. We've got this guy, may as well use him. I'm not sure if I'll be able to stack these or not. I'm not sure if it'll let me because of the shape of them, but I can certainly give it a go. Yeah, they're almost like a Dolab, but they're not like any that I've ever come across in real life. Come on, get hold of it. Thank you. You got the bottom end. In fact, actually, now I look at them closely. Yeah, the bottom part is a standard Dolab. The bottom part, literally, I use these at work and they look identical. The top part, however, is some kind of extension that I've not seen that obviously is for when you're moving items that are bulky but light. This is where I'm going to regret not going for the pallet fork with straps on, aren't I? Try and get that to line up as best I can. Come on, let's get going. Thank you. Yeah, I know about your MK Plus game, I don't want it. I already have one, it's literally attached to my tractor over there. Here we go, not the way I think you're supposed to do things, but it worked for us. These can then go in here to be stored until they're needed. And then from there we're gonna go to the dairy. Where is the dairy? Buffalo Milk Dairy, tag place, tag map. Oh, big place behind the store. Right, okay. Didn't know that. Untagged place, don't need any more. So I've got these 2 fields. The one plus point about this, folks, could be because I'm going to leave these fields, I might get an opportunity to stone pick them. I grab a stone picker at some point when money's not so bad. And we can just feed that into the, because the cement factory's actually run out again. I'm going to keep the rental going for now. It's only, what was it, 1,000 a day. That's not. Well, I suppose. See what. Yep. I'm assuming this is where the milk comes out of. It's looking like. Also, get manure from over there. I've got to try and reverse a dolly, which you all know I'm I'm useless at. Just for a change, I make a complete utter mess of it. Come on. Move out that way, please. And then, so at least it's just around the corner at the store. And then once we've done that, we're going to do a bit of pallet running. And once we've done the pallet running, like I say, I might just, if money's as good as I'm hoping it'll be, I'm hoping we'll get a BGA built. Obviously, we ain't going to get paid for any concrete funds we deliver to our farm, but hopefully some other things will. Come on. Well, folks, sit back and let's rock. I know we're taking a rather roundabout route now, folks. It's just getting in everything we need to get. This seems to be very much a tidying up episode, doesn't it? Especially because I've not been paying enough attention. So, what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this wool. Whoa, you absolute friggin' moron! No, you can stop and let me through, you friggin' dickhead. We should have at least our first pallet of rope now. It appears the rope is a really slow burner, which, considering we need 12,000 just for the first stage, is a sign that this playground's going to last us quite a while. And that's before we get on to like the wagon maker and the money we need to buy all them things. So yeah, we've got quite a bit of time left yet, which is nice. It's good to know that this map's got a bit more legs. I'm enjoying it. I hope you're enjoying it too. Yes, we should get our first one. I'm going to swing by the summer and pick up all the wood chips. I know it's not the absolute best price, but I'm worried about the map sort of lagging for pallets. Well, you see there's one pallet of rope, so that's one pallet. Now I don't expect these guys to buy the cement, so I'm not worried about that. So what I'll probably do now is I'll actually unload this. What's the unload again? Because what I want to do is I want to move those cement pallets a bit further forward. Put this in fact. I wonder how much I will upset it if I put these cement pallets 3 wide. I think I know there's going to be a lot of wood chips, so I want to make sure the trailer's got plenty of room. Yeah, I'm pretty sure the farmer's market will buy the wood chips as well, so I'm going to take the rope over to the playground might actually take the cement, I don't know. Okay, it's free all the way back there. Well, it's worth a try actually. If I take all this lot to the playground and see if the playground's going to take that cement off me, if it doesn't, then I'm pretty much boned, I think. I hope not. I hope we can make it work. Well, the sawmill is going. I put some more wood. I did a couple of contracts. I was waiting for the AI to roll that field. I did a couple of wood contracts. So the sawmill is at least running. I got it set running everything because I didn't know what we needed exactly. If I just set off the locks, I need like prefab walls. I know we don't tend to need a lot of them, but they tend to sell well. So that was my thoughts. Okay, once we've done the playground, we'll come back. We'll grab the wood chips that I left here. And we'll grab everything from there, and we'll just go and sell it. Because where's the best place for that right now? Yeah, that price is well up. It's Goldcrest, but the Grain River Silo. That's you up here, isn't it? Yes, I'm gonna take him up to him. Yeah, if I take him up to there, we'll at least get rid of him. They might be back here yet with any more wood products that are there. Well, let's see what this takes. It took the road. Will it take this guy's dead? Doesn't appear to be so. He needs planks and long planks. These guys, I think, still need like 11,000 litres of rope. Yep. If I do get planks and long planks, I might just bring them to this one here instead of the one over there and just see how that goes. Alright, so I think wood chips are going to be... I might just have to unload and reload these on as well, just because they're... Einbock Aerostar Classic. If I had to hazard a guess, folks, I would suggest that would be a fertilizer spreader. He says with absolute confidence. No, a weeder. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, look at that. Ooh, that will be that'd be a pretty epic combination, wouldn't it, folks? Like £500,000 worth, but I've passed where I wanted to go. Look, this thing has narrow tyres on, so it's not that big an issue. Right, so it appears to now be wanting to be able to allow me to unload. Unload inside, right? Right, load the wood chips first. Including the floating ones. Right now. Over to the sawmill where there's going to be a lot more, I would think, wood chips waiting for me. I have a feeling we might be able to fill this. 35,000 litres, so yes, there's actually probably, I think the limit on this trailer, unless I manually throw a couple on, is 32. So can I sell the cement bags to the Grain River Silo then? I might just sell the whole lot at the farmer's market. Price difference isn't that great. Of not across that amount of quantity. For the extra time it's going to take us, I'll just take it all to the up to the farmer's market, then we'll come back. I know, up and down this map like a freaking bride's night, you folks. We'll come back down here for any actual wood products that may be there, and we'll get all them taken away. And we'll probably end this on really good money actually. And this might be, I mean, the idea of buying like Field 81 still stands. I mean, I could do that now. If we end up on a really good amount, what's our loan situation these days? Oh, with no special redemption, we can't. That's annoying, is that I can't clear that loan. Please only let me special redemption like 15 grand at a time. Oh, looks like there's... Yeah, there's quite a lot of stuff here. Let's start with the wood chips, because that's the main thing I want to try and clear out. Okay. Don't know why you won't take that one, but where the super strength comes in handy. Could do with another. This is where I could do with another flatbed, isn't it? This alone is going to take a while. I'm just worried about balancing them up. I can't really see when I'm down there. They end up a bit like that. I'm not sure if I understand the sort of like style, but the fact that that goes through the middle rather than over the top just seems a bit. As I say, the loose balance book is still a thing, so I need to keep an eye on that as well. Hopefully I can just shove all these over here and it'll accept them and load them for me. Hoping. I don't know why sometimes if super enemy seems to then not like them. See what I mean? Because them to me are within range. For some reason, because they've been picked up with super strength, he just will not accept them. Or he doesn't like what I've done and I can't place them. Either way, it means we're doing this the manual way. That one looks like it's I see that one's on top of the cement baggers, but there's actually a gap here. Right, so I'm probably going to time lapse this bit now because I want a boy. Come on, spin it over. I was actually thinking to myself last episode, we're probably gonna. My aim, I am next year going to aim to replace one tractor, and it's probably going to be the Deutsch, just because it's the one with the pretty extreme hours on it. It's a shame because it's been a good tractor, but it is the one with the highest hours on. So I may look at. It's probably going to be second hand what we replace it with, or we're going to have to go lower horsepower, slightly smaller. Which I mean wouldn't be the end of the world because we've got the two big tractors anyway. But it's just something to think about. Please leave a comment down below if you've got any suggestions, if there's a particular make you'd like to see. I'd rather not John Deere, but you never know. Enough people want it and maybe peer pressured into it. Okay, so there isn't actually a thing over there, which is good. I really do wish you'd just put wood chips out in a separate place. That would make this so much easier. What I am going to do that, I'm going to pick these up from over here, but I'm going to turn. I'm going to hit my autosave is what I'm going to do. I'm going to stop all these productions for a moment while I do this, because if I don't, it's going to end up spawning more stuff and really annoying me. Wow, we have two sets of prefab walls now. They will sell for, I'm not joking, for mega money. Obviously that's now a part of that ain't going to pick up, but this is over here. Yeah, so I'm going to stick us back into time lapse for this, folks, so please just sit back and enjoy the viewing. I know I said folks will be going back to the sawmill. I do promise we are heading back there. I'm just easily distracted, as anyone who's followed this for any length of time now probably knows. I remembered some other pallets that probably weren't moving right now, so while we're in the flatbed, we seem to be doing a day of hauling. I'm going to see there's probably a full thing of the grain mill, so I can move those into our hangar, store them. Obviously, it gives it room to produce more. So if I check it, yeah, look, it's full, and there's an additional 12 pallets not yet spawned. I'll try and get here so I get as many of them as possible. Yeah, it starts producing more, so although it won't let me pick up any more because that's 32. I'm curious to see what it will do when I do get back to the sawmill and I pick up the how it'll, if you try to stack something on top of the prefab walls, or stack the prefab walls on top of something else, that could look pretty hilarious. But when you see our first full load of flour, I mean already our flour is potentially worth 100,000. That's just what we've already spawned. As you can see by the mill, it's still got a lot of products to work through. Oh, when's his best selling month? I shouldn't do this while driving, especially when the corner's involved, but January. So we're running out of time now. If we don't get it all made by then we'll just have to sell some at a low price or keep it till next year. But I definitely want as much as possible produced. Apologise for that. As much as possible produced so that we can see if that. You saw me do that a couple of times with the wood chips on, but we've already got the money now. Assuming the sawmill products make us the kind of money I'm hoping, I am going to end this episode by buying another field. The one I've talked about before, field 84. That means next episode, which I do believe will be episode 50, 50, wow. Then I'm going to basically do that episode with a lot of grass cutting. Because we'll cut our grass field over there, it'll be December, so the weather might actually decide otherwise. I turned something off then, yep. You see, the weather app says not good, so I have to wait and see on that one. Need to open the internal door, don't I? Didn't realise there was an internal door, that's news to me. Let's get these into there, so that's that loaded up. That's the first 32 pallets now safely tucked away in our storage. And now it's back to the sawmill. Pick up as much as it'll let me from there, the planks, the long planks, everything. I mean, I'm guessing this construction down here now won't tell us anymore just yet. So I can visit in there. Yeah, it's so hard work sometimes to find something you can grab onto just to... It needs one lot of wood beam and one lot of long planks, so if I bring them back here on my way to the playground maker, which feels like I'm going around the friggin' circles, but he'll take some of those and that'll at least get us... I don't even know what it's going to be, I'm guessing just a... And looking at the plot of land, it's going to be a really tiny little barn. Probably not even worth the time, but... It's part of what Giants decided should be in this map, so it's only fair that we give it our fair shot. Obviously I can let the grain mill keep going and just spawn more pallets if I need to, that's no problem. Wait till it's full again and know that once we come to sell time I may have to end up like renting a second Red Rock. Let's hope. And I'm making this pledge now folks, if come January the best price is Goldcrest, we will rent the train, we will do it properly. We may as well. I believe the train has the auto load functionality as well. I believe the mod I use adds that, so at least we'll be able to just pull up, unload the pallets onto the bay, and the train can pick them up. I'm hoping, I've got an idea of how I might be able to make this a little easier for myself. He says not 100% sure, but... Oh, the game's The game disliked something there. Don't know what that is. The game is definitely not happy about something. Come on. Hold it together, game. I believe in you. I can get these near enough that they can pick these up at least. The game's definitely not happy about something. It's literally just started, that's weird. Let's try and get a little bit closer. That feels like something's spawning now. I don't know. Right, so there he's picked up some stuff. Okay, what I'm going to do, folks, is once I'm nearly done here, and then I'm going to call and give my PC a break, I think. You notice how it's offset the side of that one? I've never seen it do that before. Well, what I'm hoping I can do is I can load these onto here for it and not upset it too much, so it'll still all on the other side for me. I missed it, didn't I? Yes, I did. I somehow knew the second I let go of it, I was like, I freaking missed the trailer there completely. So what I might just do, because you need one load of planks and one load of long planks, one here. I was to take them off, I'll take the rest of the playground maker. I don't expect them to take the prefab walls. I'm not sure where's going to take them right now. I'd have to look into that one, but I'm thinking if I can get everything else sold. If I remember right, the prefab walls were worth really good money. Come on. I sent that way too straight. I get the design choices, we don't make them any less annoying. And I think the trailer's now unhappy with the amount of stuff he's got and where he's got it, so I may have to... Hey, what? Just get that for a second. I'm not wielding a tractor. And then let's do a bit of good old manual handling. That should give us... I'm gonna put this on. I'm gonna put this on first because I want to make sure that this gets onto it alright. I've hung that off the side, yeah I have. I say there's still a strap somewhere holding that on, but I don't know where. Is that right? Is that more centered? It's too far to the other side now. Yeah, that's about centered. Gotta be. I think I'm being ambitious if I think I'm getting all of this on here. I should probably check. I could check if the prefab walls can't be sold for the playground maker. I may just leave them off. Let's check it. Let's do that. Prefab wall, prefab wall. Farmer's market or warehouse, and the price isn't that different, so I can drop them on the warehouse on the way through. The trouble is if I try and do that, it's going to try and sell everything. So no, I think I want to sell them, but I think at this moment in time, everything else on the trailer is a lot more useful and valuable to me. I'm actually going to take them back off. I'm going to put these over here. We're going to come back for them another time. Hopefully with more, because if there can be 3 or 4 more as well, then that's all going to help. I wonder now if I unload this trailer and then reload it, whether I can get it to unload and reload a bit neater than it currently is. Because right now this is annoying the hell out of me. So let's bring this back out of here. Get it back on there, so Unload side set 2 left. Yeah, so it's now unloaded. So if I shift and R that back in. Why is he not like why? Oh, that's annoying me. Right, so I'm gonna have to do this with a bit of stage, Anna. So roll I. Right, look at the planks first. Right. So what I'm gonna have to do is get it to make sure it picks up wood beams next, which actually is the next thing there. That isn't too bad. Right. Oh, it's actually done 3 on the back. Now I have a feeling that palette of things is one that I manhandled. If I didn't, I just have now. So that could be why that isn't being liked by it. Get across here a little bit. Oh, did you just pick up the one that I've been... Yeah, did you just pick up the one that I've been fanning about with? Oh, I really don't know this mod at times. But now we're actually not doing a bad job. We're getting most things on. I got another one more back there. Right, the one more I'm going to chuck on the back. We've been fighting with this thing for more than long enough. So what I shall do is I shall go over to the playground maker. But when I get there, there was one plank and one long plank on it. I shall take those off. One load of planks, one load of long planks, because those I can take to my own project. Everything else though we're going to sell, and if the money's good, we're going to use that profit to buy field 84. That's going to give us a grass field, which obviously between the cows and the sheep we're not going to be short of, but also a field that can be turned around. So I won't keep it that size field. No, we get enough grass off field 8. But what I will do is do one cut off it, rip it, then plant oats on it come the winter, come the spring. That'll be another field that'll get oats on. That'll be more oats for our. I think about those ones. I'd have to maybe break my rule about them coming back to the farm because it's nice and close to the grain mill, so I can literally harvest straight to the mill. Right, so before I get there, let's double check it while I'm thinking about it before I forget. Can I get hold of that point in there somewhere? There's a marker point for auto drive, which would be perfect. Because that would tell me, that would have landed me right on it. Wood beam and long planks. So I need to hold back and save one pallet of wood beams, one pallet of planks. I think there's like literally at the back there I can make it work. The rest of it I'm going to put into the playground maker, not into the one we're sort of building. That was actually a reasonable overtake for once. That's a rarity from this AI. Normally they might say crash into you while trying to do it. But no, I hope there's another 100 grand in this. I really do. And obviously those 2 wall panels. Well, it's not quite that because I see we're doing that. Let's turn back on a couple of them, not all of them. The prefab physics, another set of prefab walls, having 3 to get rid of would be great. Feels like they're worth a decent sum of money each. Right, so 1 load of planks, 1 load of beams. Beams are the more square ones. Just turn my real light. Crap, that was brighter than I expected. That's a fence. We probably could drive right round, but it looks rather tight and I don't want to. Yes, I need to take the straps off anyway in order for it to sell. So what I will do is that's our pallet of planks, I do believe. And that will be beams. Trying my best not to land them in that loading bay by accident. Yep. So the rest of it then I will angle and I will try and reverse it all into that sell point there. I do like this trailer. See, Americans, overhang, look what it does. Okay, they're not taking the they made us good money, but they didn't take everything I thought they would. They don't want beams at all. I wonder if this thing wants beams. Yep, they'll take the beams. Well, we've certainly got the kind of money I wanted, haven't we? And then these guys obviously are coming back to the farm with us. So while I'm doing it, because I said I would, come over here. Buy that. Not quite got the money left for that. I thought we might have the money for both, but sadly not quite. But we now own one more field. The field I originally said we should have owned about 10 episodes ago, but I got distracted by other things, as usual for me. And now just a quick flick down, we've had a... Man, it is November, guys, it's been dark. I don't need the rears on like that, I'm just dazzling any poor sod driving behind me. Yeah, I'll drop these in the building project, and then next time you join us, folks, it'll be December. We might just have a quick token gesture look. Is there anything that needs to sell in December? I'm not seeing deck on there anywhere, so no. December, you may not even see it, I may skip straight to January. Or I may give you guys like a token look at December, and then we'll skip to January. But either way, I hope you've enjoyed this episode. Thank you very much for watching. Please like, subscribe, share. Check out the rest of the channels, there's a lot of great stuff on here at the moment. There we go, so that's going in. So a lot of great stuff at the moment, a lot of hard work going in, and it's really showing in the quality of the end product. And just tell a friend, you know, please recommend us. Let us know what your favourite part is, what your favourite series we've done is. There's a lot to go at. And until next episode, we will see you. Goodbye.